Yamaha's RBX774 is a very unusual bass, and I could tell just by looking at it because it kind of resembles a Federation starship. Now, this bass does have a lot of features that you can find on basses that came out about the Y2K era, such as a maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard, die-cast tuning machines, a plastic nut, and an alder body. The RBX774 also features a 4-bolt neck, a battery compartment for the active system, and 2 of Yamaha's proprietary pickups. And this is where we start getting into some of the unusual features. First, we have this bridge system, which is composed of 4 independent saddles. The output jack is recessed into the body at an angle. This is a feature that keeps in mind the live player that threads their cord through their strap. There's a plastic truss rod adjustment cover, which aids the continuity of the visual aesthetic. But the most unusual aspect about the Yamaha RBX774 is this control system. You see, most production active basses follow a common control design: a volume, a pickup blend, and some type of EQ system. A 3-band EQ with a bass, mid, and treble is a very common one. Yamaha themselves even makes basses like that. But the RBX774 does its own thing. It has a volume, but instead of having a pickup blend, it has a pickup selector. And instead of an EQ, it has one tone knob for tone shaping. This works in conjunction with this unconventional boost switch. Here are some sound clips of the Yamaha RBX774. So how do I feel about the Yamaha RBX774? Well, if you're no stranger to my channel, then you know that I love modern tone. And this bass delivers modern tone like a boss. As a matter of fact, I like the way this bass sounded so much that I bought the 5-string version, the RBX775. But even with those accolades, there are some issues with this bass. To begin with is this booster switch. The reason why you didn't hear it in the demo is because when I flip this on, it doesn't do much. If anything, it just made the pickup sound thin. Now, there's not a whole lot of information online about these basses, but I did find a few sources that stated that the booster switches on these basses are factory defective. I thought this was unusual because Yamaha's quality control is historically pretty good. There's also a wiring diagram that shows you how it's supposed to be connected. Now, if you own one of these basses and you know this to be true, especially if you've done the fix for it, please leave a comment below. Another issue I have is this neck pickup. When I solo the neck pickup, it's noticeably about +3 to +4 dB louder than the other settings. Now, this may have something to do with the defective wiring in this bass, so sometime in the near future I'm going to repair the boost switches on both of these basses, and hopefully it also corrects the neck pickup issue. My final grievance is the necks on these basses. They're both just a little bit chunky. On the 4-string it's not too bad, and actually the bass is very comfortable to play, but on the 5-string it's just a little bit beefier than what I usually like. So I'm not going to give the RBX774 an overall rating. If you're interested in these basses, I definitely suggest try before you buy. But because I personally like the RBX774, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 me's. However, the bass does have issues, so I'm going to throw in a few low hands. And I'm also going to give it a bonus of Rick Savage's hair, because I just haven't done that in a while. I'm Rib13. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I do have a Patreon account, and I like to thank my patrons, Derek and Joe, and I'll see you next time.